All right, welcome back, fans, and final game of the day here on this Saturday night. We got Trinity versus Southwestern. Final game of the day. This is game 3 already for Sydney today, and obviously Trinity trying to bounce back from the loss to TLU earlier. So what are you most looking forward to for this final game of the day?
I'm looking for some good competition. I mean, we're going to see Colawine out there in the circle. She's a great pitcher. She does really well. Eduarte and Vela are both in the lineup. I'm not sure who we're going to see out there in the circle, but, I mean, with the way both of them have been throwing, this is going to be a really good game.
Now we got a great game lineup for you. We had to get this intro, and we just got some dinner, but we had to get this intro for you. We've done it before every game, so.
Can't break the streak.
Yeah,
so. What are you most looking forward to, Easton? Tell us.
I'm glad you asked. I mean, we've been really in tune with this Southwestern team. We've obviously already gone through about 3 post-game interviews, 3 wins already for the Pirates, and they're still going. I want to see how they're doing physically and mentally coming out to start this game. I mean, they're playing back-to-back basically, and this is now game 4 for them. So it's going to be really exciting to see where they're at, while Trinity's only played 1 game today. So I think that's going to be a big thing to watch early, but I'm really excited to see some good softball for this final game of the day.
I mean, this is make or break right now. Loser goes home, winner goes to tomorrow. So, I mean, we're pretty excited. So we're going to get to eating. You guys check out the starting lineups here, and we'll be back in a bit.
All right. Please stay with us. All right, welcome back, fans. Some more softball field at Ed Crucy Stadium. After that quick intro, we're ready to go for the final game of this Saturday, the 2024 SCAC Softball Tournament Championships. As leading off once again for the Pirates, as she's done all weekend thus far, is number 3, Jody Glenn Millhouse of Southwestern. And in the circle for the Tigers will be Josephine Colawine, as she's been kind of switching back and forth between her and RC all day. This first pitch is hit on the ground towards the left side of the infield and throw into the dirt there. Another one of those where we're going to have to guess where we're going to score it. It's leaning towards an error for me right now. Of course, letting Sydney get a bite to eat. We're going to probably be switching off half and half through these first couple innings, fans. You know, I'm a pretty quick eater, so I might be back for the top of the second. So we'll see. Can't say. I don't know about Sydney, though. So we got a runner on, though, with Glenn Millhouse. And now Matt McCarthy back up, Megan McCarthy, first baseman. She made a ton of really big plays over there at first in their game against St. Thomas just about an hour ago. You know, as much as this is now the 3rd game of the day for Southwestern, They really had a nice long break between these. We mostly had about 30-minute breaks between each game, fans, but the St. Thomas Southwestern game we just had ended at around 7 o'clock, so we had a good hour and 15 break before this 8 o'clock start. We've kind of stayed firm on just the initial start times before the tournament even started, so that kind of played into Southwestern's favor. Just to give them a little more of a break before this one. As Pirates are 3-1 in this tournament. Had the 2 games yesterday and 2 games today, and I'll make this one the third. As a 2-2 count here between Colawine and McCarthy, with Jody Glenn Millhouse at first. 2-2 flown foul by her. Count will stay where it is. Got head coach Alexis Lynn over there at third base, and Murphy Williams, former TLU Bulldog, over there at first. As in her first year as the assistant under Alexis Lynn. As a really good change out there by Josephine Colawine, and Sydney liked that. I know she's not on the mic right now, but a really good pitch there as Colawine has come to play here early with a big strikeout on McCarthy. So that's one down for the Tigers, as now Riley Glenn Millhouse will step in, and Andrew got to talk to her and Coach Lynn after the most recent game we just saw, and she had some really good words to say as she'll beat out that throw despite the stretch by Jordan Williams. A heck of a effort by Williams, but Glenn Millhouse reaches. Yeah, we were talking to her after the game, and I think Russell Kramer, assistant commissioner of the SCAC, asked her before we concluded the press conference as the last question, just where their teams are head at going into Game 3 today. And, you know, she touched on the game we saw earlier this morning when they had the walk-off over Centenary, or Austin College, excuse me, where, I mean, Riley Glenn Millhouse and a lot of her teammates, they thought their season was over. And then to see the emotion after the game and after the win, and she saw the seniors crying, says it's motivated her throughout these last couple of games, kind of giving her an extra push. I mean, they've been playing a lot of softball these last 24 hours, but it's kind of giving her an added boost. And there's number 12, Sammy Signs, with a base hit up the middle. She was the one that allowed that walk-off win to happen this morning, and she loads the bases with one out as Coach Wittenauer will now have a chat in the circle. So we'll take a quick break as Southwestern's loaded the bases here early. So here we go, back in action as Coach Wittenauer trying to settle down Colawine. Had the big strikeout, but then just gave up 2 pretty hard-hit base hits. So Pirates reading it well now, as now we got number 20, Sofia Duarte, the freshman who's had probably pitched, I know Sydney's not on the call with me right now, but probably pitched the game of her life last game. So that was her best performance in the biggest moment of her young career so far. She liked a lot of the things she said in yesterday's press conference as well. She's got a great future ahead of her, and she is definitely probably the most important piece on this roster. I mean, her pitching along with what she can do at the plate too, is she's an important part to Coach Alexis Lynn's team, and she's got a chance to do some damage here. Down 0-2, but bases loaded with 1 out. As she foul tips that one behind the plate. Counts 1-2. You got Jody Glenn Millhouse at third, Riley Glenn Millhouse at second, and Sammy Signs at first, the catcher. 1-2 pitch to Duarte is low for ball 2. Sophia is staying patient. I tell you what, these Southwestern Pirates are riding a big wave right now. They are carrying the momentum they've had. They've won, 2 straight now. The energy is high, as Cindy writes down for me, as that ground ball hit to third and a smart throw to home plate there by Bowser to get the force out at the plate, so no run comes across and they get the out. Bases will be back loaded though. But there are 2 down. Riley Glenn Milhouse now at third, Signs at second, and Duarte to first on the fielder's choice. As it'll be up to number 4, Brooke Yanta, in a really big spot early in this one. Elimination game, winner going to have a date with the TLU Bulldogs on Championship Sunday tomorrow. The loser is going home. Southwestern kind of I don't want to say Cinderella story because they've had a great season, but they are been the story of the tournament so far with the amount of games they've played. Game 5 for them now. And they've played in 5 of our 9 games. That's pretty nuts. And they've continued to win ball games. 3 wins already. I believe they had, after yesterday's win, when they got, or earlier today when they got their second win of the tournament, it's the first time having a multi-win tournament since 2019. So yeah, they've had a phenomenal run, and they're trying to continue it right now as the 4 seed. Meanwhile, the 2-seeded Tigers, just their 3rd game, they took care of business yesterday against St. Thomas, whose season is now over at the hands of Southwestern. And earlier today, they dropped the winner's bracket game to TLU, as now the Bulldogs will have the advantage come Sunday, given that they only need to win 1 game. The winner of this one will have to win 2. So it's, even if the Pirates make it out of this game, they still got to win 2 more against the Bulldogs. Same with the Tigers as well. So it's tough for these teams that get in that kind of losers bracket area. I mean, it gets, even if you start winning and building better momentum for yourself, it still gets tough even when you get to the championship game or championship round. So full count here to Yanta. Bases loaded, 2 out. Really big pitch here in the top half of the first. Pitch from Colawine. Foul tip behind the plate. So we'll stay right here as the sun is just about set here in Seguin. Beautiful evening we have now as the weather finally is kind of cleared up. And that is high for ball 4, and Brooke Yanta is loving it. And so are the Southwestern fans in attendance as Riley Glenn Milhouse will come in on the bases loaded walk. And that is how the Pirates will break the scoreboard here to start this one. And now we got first pitch laid in there to Emily Navarez by Colawine as a strike. So now it's Signs at third, Duarte at second, and Yanta at first. Wind still blowing in fairly hard, kind of in from center and also kind of blowing towards right field as well. Lights are out here at Ed Crucy. So a fairly good crowd, and no surprise that Southwestern and Trinity have had the biggest contingent of fans other than TLU, given they're both within about 2 hours. Of course, Trinity about 45 minutes down I-10, and then Southwestern about an hour and a half up the road. As Sydney is back on the call. Welcome back. Was Chicken Express good?
It was. I just really hope I don't burp on the mic, if I'm being honest with you.
Oh, a swing and a miss there. Strike 3. So right as Sydney gets back on the call, Colawine's like, let's go to a commercial break so Sydney can finish eating. So 1-0 is our score. Riley Glenn Milhouse came across off after a bases loaded walk. We'll go bottom 1. The Pirates up 1-0. Please stay with us.
Welcome back, fans, to more softball field at Ed Cruzy Stadium. I am back. Dinner has been eaten as Samantha Tagawa takes the first pitch strike from, looks like we got Sofia Ituarte pitching on the mound. Easton giving me the confirmation as she goes to show the sneaky bunt there, but does not keep it fair there, unfortunately. So honestly, just shout out Easton letting me eat my food. Fortunately, with how I ate it so fast, I just got to worry about some burps, but I think we'll be okay. Maybe. I don't know. Excuse me in advance. Yeah, but Easton did a good job kind of going over the overview of the game. I mean, Trinity only playing one game so far today. They're feeling pretty well rested as Tagawa just lines that one into right center field for an early base hit here in the game. That's an 0-2 pitch right there that Ituarte just wishes that she could take back. You know, 0-2 pitches, you really don't want them to be on the plate. You want your 0-2 pitch to be a good chase pitch. And, I mean, maybe it was, though. Maybe Tagawa just took a hard pitch and made a great hit out of it. But either way, we got the leadoff base runner on, and that's going to leave us Peyton Bowser here in the 2 spot. Bowser, one of the many defensive players who has just been amazing so far, as she's going to drive that one to Jody and right, and an easy grab there for her for the first out of the inning. I mean, we've seen a lot of great defensive plays today. I mean, well, not even today, just this whole tournament. You know, Peyton Bowser, I believe it was last night, she was making some great plays. We've seen Baltzel make some good ones. Austin College had some good plays. St. Thomas, Jalen Simmons. I mean, this has been the tournament of great defense, so it's been pretty exciting. And Hannah Boudreau, 2024 Newcomer of the Year, up to bat. And, I mean, it is kind of weird talking to myself because I'm used to talking to Easton as Tagawa takes off, and she's in there safely for a stolen base. Tagawa leading her team in stolen bases this year. But I'm surprised to not see Jordan Arce in the lineup here for the Tigers. You know, not as a hitter or pitching. So, but I can bet that if this game goes a little south, we can expect to see her come in relief, as that ball, Hannah Boudreau into the 3-4 hole. And unfortunately, Daniela Clark unable to make a grab at it. So that's going to be an error on Clark, who, not sure if Easton mentioned this, but we have been told that Clark is the little firecracker for the Pirate team, and she's done a good job of keeping their energy high, morale high as they've fought through this long day. So runners are now at first and third for Jordan Williams. Good lefty bat here for the Tigers. She's hitting in the cleanup spot. So only one out. A deep fly ball will tie this game up, as the screwball there from Ituarte misses outside for ball 2. I mean, I have to kind of remind myself that Ituarte is a freshman, a first year. Easton said me too. I mean, just her presence. Yeah, her presence on the mound is loud, and it's very calm, cool, and collected as a lefty. So it's pretty fun to watch. But a 2-1 count here to Williams. And the changeup from Ituarte. We saw the changeups from Colawine. And, I mean, it's going to be a battle of the off-speed pitches, truthfully. So here a nice 2-2 count for Williams. And that screwball again, just missing outside. Duarte letting that pitch, just holding on to it a little bit too long there. Starting on the outside part of the plate and breaking off. Change up there by Williams, and that's off the glove of McCarthy. Clark able to pick her up there to at least get the second out, but Tagawa able to come across the board for the first run and the tying run of this game. So now Josephine Kolawan's going to step up. I mean, honestly, fans, I'm going through my score sheets, and I feel like I have 900 for Southwestern. And Kolawan's going to ground it to Ituarte, who's able to throw it over to first to end the inning. So Tigers able to tie this game back up. So we're back to a 0-0 ball game as we head into the top of the second. The score 1-1. Please stay with us.
All right, welcome back, fans, to Mork Softball Field here at Ed Crucy Stadium. Me and Sydney are both done with eating our dinner, so you get to hear the rest of us for the next 6 innings or so. We could have more, who knows.
Yeah, honestly, we got lucky with some kind of long innings. We had some good time to eat our food, so I'm thankful for it.
Yeah. I mean, these games are kind of blending together at this point, so it's kind of, time doesn't really exist when you're up here all day, but it's been fun. As this one, a liner over the head of Baltzel at short, going to be cut off pretty quickly there, so avoiding the double, but a leadoff base hit for Clark.
Gosh, and just making up for her error, too. I mean, that's such a huge hit right there. To me, you know, I know whenever I made an error in the field, like, first thing I did when I come in the dugout, I apologize to my pitcher, and I'll tell her, hey, no worries, I'm going to take care of it up in this at-bat. And I feel like that's exactly what Clark just said to her pitcher right there.
Yeah. Now we got number 9, Erica Otto, back up. Staying in that 9 spot.
I mean, at this point, and Easton, you can totally attest to this, I feel like I know Southwestern extremely well.
I do, too. When this is the 5th time we've seen them play in 2 days, as that is going to be a put out there on the caught stealing is not a great jump off the bag from Clark, and Boudreaux throws her out.
Well, I think just some miscommunication there. I mean, I think she might have missed a sign, thought it was a different number, and gosh, just unfortunately, that's a tough break there. I mean, that's a clutch base runner that you really need.
Before this pitch, we got all ones on the scoreboard right now.
Oh.
And now
Wait.
But now that
Even
foul
the
ball,
score.
it's going to go 1-2. I know. It's 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Both teams scored 1 run. But now it's ruined because we got 2 strikes. But I had to throw that out there.
At first, I was like, Easton, no one cares. Like, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out happens all the time. But then I realized what is it called? The score. Sorry. I'm starting to lose it. I'm fading.
It's crazy. I think that the food in between certain
for
games has definitely helped. And shout out to everyone who's been feeding us this. We got breakfast, lunch, and dinner today, so I couldn't be more blessed.
Yeah, I don't think I've had that many meals in a long time.
Ground ball here from Otto to second is it's an easy put out there for Tagawa.
Sorry, maybe I shouldn't have said that on air.
You know your mom's listening too. She's probably gonna.
She's probably going.
No.
True.
Oh, she knows. So it's not news to her then.
Yeah, but back at the top, we are with Jody Glenn Millhouse. How much you want to bet she swings at the first pitch?
She's done it a whole lot, and she does. That's actually insane. I mean, you brought it up, but I guarantee you, maybe not every at bat, but there might have been only 1 at bat so far this tournament that she hasn't swung at her first pitch.
I wish.
Are we scouting now at this point? We're picking up patterns.
I mean, yeah. I mean, at least with Southwestern, I mean, my God, this is the 5th time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously multiple at bats each game. I mean,
I feel like we know the players really well.
Yeah.
We for sure know head coach Alexis Lynn at this point on a personal level.
That one goes outside for a ball there from Kolawan.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like at least Kolawan now, knowing that her team kind of has her back by scoring that run, she can kind of breathe, not put so much pressure on herself.
Yes, that's going to end the inning, though. Ground ball easily played there by the infield. And we're going to go to the bottom of the second. Our score 1-1. Please stay with us.
At Texas Lutheran University, we believe a better world is possible, and it all starts with you. For more than a century, we've been preparing students just like you to follow their dreams and embrace their potential. With small class sizes to facilitate relationship building and affordable tuition, we're committed to you. Because at TLU, you're not just a student, you're part of a community. TLU. Learn boldly, live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Welcome back, fans, to Mork Softball Field. As we got Marina De La Luna leading off this inning for the Tigers. It's her, Lee, and Watson due up for the Tigers.
Yeah, and De La Luna, which I don't think we've mentioned these notes. She was a All-SCAC honorable mention 2022, 2023, first team in 2021, and the All-Tournament team in 21 and 23.
Wow.
So I'd say she's had herself a great career.
And consistent, too, at that.
Absolutely.
All-SCAC first year and freshman year is also crazy. Unless she's a 5th year, but that's a crazy accomplishment.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I think she's just
It's hard to tell sometimes because there could be senior listed and one player could be a 5th year, one player could be a 4th year. But
yeah, fortunately, there should really be like a signal when they're putting these online, you know.
Regardless, she's got
senior times 2.
Yeah, experienced player though at the plate, and She had herself a good tournament weekend, playing out in left field.
Yeah, she's made some good plays out in left, I think, too. I mean, fans, like we've said, all these games kind of blurring together, but I'm pretty sure I've seen De La Luna make some big plays, And she's definitely made a difference out there in the outfield. Like I said yesterday, outfielders make a mistake and it costs runs.
Yeah.
So to have a outfield that's strong and solid, it's really key.
This one grounded hard towards short, and what a play made there by Riley Glenn Millhouse. Made that look easy.
Also showing off the arm strength.
Yeah, we haven't really seen that yet from her. We've seen her move laterally really well,
yeah,
given that
absolutely.
frame, but now the arm strength on display too.
Yeah, obviously she's been bamboozling us this whole time, Maybe also just saving her arm for plays like that where she's got to gun it out there. But, geez, and also talking about Megan McCarthy with the stretch and then just getting fired up.
Grounded to third now. Another play made on that left side of the infield, this time by Brooke.
Yanta.
My name
Whoa,
blanked for a second.
Big
I
blank.
had a Sydney moment.
I was like, what's happening right now?
I know.
Like, you know this. And a quick out there as well as now Sydney Watson is up to bat. She was the flex in their game against TLU. Did not play, but now getting some at-bats for herself as the flex for Trinity today. It's going to be Zoe Frosto, and she's behind the plate. Of course, we'll give her another shout-out, too, when they go out onto the field.
Pop up here, but could get down, and it will. Kind of in no man's land there, but Sydney Watson will take it. The center fielder is aboard.
I love that, too. I love that hit. I've been getting flexed. Yeah, well, watch me take this base hit from you. That's awesome. Easton, I also think you have my Trinity stats.
They're definitely underneath the scorecard. Yep, they are.
Let's see.
We got Baltle now at the plate.
Watson only hitting 257, so adding a hit there, that's pretty key.
So getting a base hit out of the 8 spot, but now Baltle ground ball, and another strong throw there from Riley Glenn Millhouse. So she showing off that inning as both pitchers put up a scoreless second inning. We'll go top 3. These teams kind of mirroring each other right now. Please stay with us. Welcome back, fans, to Mork Softball Field here at Ed Crucy Stadium. Under the lights, as top 3 we go. Megan McCarthy, Riley Glenn Millhouse, and Sammy Signs due up for the Pirates.
Yeah, McCarthy struck out looking her first at bat on a maybe arguable call. I think some fans were upset about it, but Coline just throwing so many off-speed pitches, and just the way they float in there is pretty deadly.
Yeah,
honestly.
So at a 1-1 count here between her and Colawine. pitch there. Ooh, changeup froze her at the plate.
I mean, I'm still trying to figure out how she throws it because just out of her hand, it looks a little weird. I mean, maybe she's throwing. You're not gonna know what I'm saying, but maybe she's throwing a circle change. But I feel like her hand's still moving kind of weird.
This line drive out to left, kind of misjudged at first, or excuse me, right field by that was, I can't even find the name. I'm blanking right now. That's Lee out there, Carson Lee, and making the play there. You know, I think we've been doing good. At least me, I was solid through about 4 games, but now I think Game 5's caught up to me. Yeah, I gotta lock in right now.
No, you're good. I mean, yeah, definitely Lee kind of misread it off the bat, but so much athleticism to fix it as
Hop up to Kolowan. Little underhand grab.
as Riley pops that one up. Doesn't even
Yeah.
bother running
The
there.
Glenn Millhouse sisters, they're swinging. They are aggressive.
They really are. And it's, you know, kind of a win or lose situation as a coach, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You love an aggressive hitter, but then you're like, hey, I really didn't want you to swing at the first pitch right there, you know?
Mm-hmm. Now ground ball here off the glove of Jordan Williams. That's going to scoot all the way into right field, but likely going to be called a single there.
Absolutely. Yeah, Sam Signs, 2 for 2, just hitting the ball hard, really. You know, not doing anything too crazy, just some nice hard ground balls to get through the infield. As now Sofia Duarte tries to get one for herself here.
Yeah, Signs Jr. from Ed Couch, and you know, she had a really
From where?
Ed Couch, Texas. Do you know where that's at, Sydney? Because I do. I'm pretty sure I do.
What the heck is Ed Couch?
I'm pretty sure that's down in the valley.
What the heck is Ed Couch?
Give me a second. And it is. I was right. Ed Couch, Texas. That's Valley, USA, baby. I knew
There's
being
the
a North,
geography lesson for the day.
we haven't had one today.
I know, it's been a while.
Because I think everyone knows these players already, including us. But yeah, you know, I had to know because the South Texas connection. But that's way down there. But,
Yeah.
But anyways, what I was getting at is really impressed us in her post-game pressure with she was just very humble after that walk-off and kind of really just calm, like not a big deal what just happened. So we'll leave it at that. Might continue this conversation when we come back as Trinity gets out of the inning. The score is still 1-1. Please stay with us. Welcome back, fans, to more softball field. Bottom of the third. And a breaking ball going up high there from Duarte as she is now in the game, I believe, for Vela. Vela got the start. Correct me if I'm wrong, Sydney.
Yeah, so what head coach Alexis Lynn does is she puts Vela as the flex and puts Duarte as the DP.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the game starts, she just does a sub. So now Vela is I don't even know. Pretty much It's to limit subs. So now she can change both of them. If she wanted to, she could go every other inning with them without having to use any subs. So it's almost just like a defensive swap, you know? So
those are the sides of softball I sometimes get a little confused with. But
well, and I don't think there's been a situation where you've ever seen it, honestly, that I can think of. It doesn't happen a lot. And
that's where I've come a long way with, I think, is with the subbing. Because the subbing used to mess me up back my freshman year. I'd see a player get subbed out and then be back in. I'm like, what the heck? Because that can't happen in baseball. But come a long way like we've talked about.
Yeah, it's a lot of growth. And look at you now, killing it.
I appreciate it.
Full count here to Tagawa. Changeup gets her.
After the base hit, too, from Tagawa, and the first at-bat, just got her frozen right there with the changeup.
Okay, so funny story. After Signs just threw that ball, I, got PTSD from when I played at Harn-Simmons, and we played them, I think, her freshman year, and she threw the ball that way. And I think it was, after I struck out as well. And I think I actually, ran into her. Because I was just trying to walk, and the umpire was like, hey, watch it. And I was like, I'm just trying to go back to the dugout, dude. I'm upset. Tell her to get out of my way. I'm going to have to look it up now. I definitely have pictures, too, if I can find them.
0-1 count here. Now make it 1-1 between Duarte and Peyton Bowser, the third baseman. This one liner right at Riley Glenn Millhouse, who continues to stay busy at short.
Yeah, honestly, she's, like you said, just been busy getting a lot of balls hit over on the left side of the field and just being dominant with it as well.
Ground ball over the liner through the legs of McCarthy. I don't know. That's going to be a tough one to score because that was pretty well hit, but also went right through the legs of McCarthy, so who knows?
Yeah, I'm going to give that an E3.
E3.
Yeah.
Harsh today.
Yeah, in between the legs is a toughie. It always makes me feel bad, but it is what it is. It happens to the best of us.
So now we got Hannah Boudreau, the DP.
And Easton, now that I think about it, it was the catcher from ETBU. Sam Signs, you're in the clear.
Also, she's only a junior. I don't know if you were still at Hardin-Simmons at that point.
Yeah, I don't know. I am kind of old, huh?
She's my age, so.
Yeah, and you're pretty young. All right, so a 2-0 count here to Williams.
Ooh, big swing and a miss right there. The same reaction up here. God.
I mean, this game is the game for off-speed pitches right now. This is crazy. And what's amazing is they both have good ones, too. Both have changeups that they can just pull out and act like it's nothing.
Mm-hmm. And now we got Jordan Williams here looking at a 2-2 count. And now goes full as Duarte misses with that one. 3-2.
Yeah, it's a huge out right here. If Duarte can get it, 2 outs and a runner at first.
Another one goes foul. Full count still.
And also with 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs, the runner should be stealing on the pitch.
Liner into the Trinity dugout and pop right back out.
I don't know how it popped right
Someone
back.
caught it, just threw it right back in.
I mean, surely it had to like maybe
Hit a net.
be like a pinball in there or something.
I don't know.
Everyone
looks all right in there too, so I don't know what just happened, but
that's pretty funny.
they're on the toes in the Tiger dugout. Well, actually, that's the Pirate dugout.
Yeah. Here we go with pitch number 8 of this at bat.
Payoff pitch again is low. Good block there from Signs, but a walk for Jordan Williams, her first time getting on base. As a couple of runners aboard for the Tigers with 2 down, and now they got Josephine Kolowine, the pitcher. It's a chance to help her own cause. This game deadlocked at 1 apiece in the bottom of the 3rd.
Yeah, and I like too how Signs after that walk just coming out and saying, hey, all good, take a deep breath, no biggie. You know, get this next out, try not to get the pressure up as that one's hit up the middle. It's going to get away from Riley.
Yeah.
And the throw home is cut off. And the Tigers take the lead.
Wild play there, just unable to come up with it in the middle of the infield, and that was an easy decision for Coach Wittenauer to send home Boudreaux.
Boudreaux having to book it too.
Yeah.
I mean, such a tough play. I mean, really, Riley over there at short just doing a good job, really showing off the range, but that one just out of reach. And unfortunately, the way it tipped off her glove, just not the most ideal place it could have gone. Boudreaux with, honestly, plenty of time to score. She could have walked in if she wanted to.
So I'm guessing we're scoring that a base hit, but not going to be an RBI, as that's going to be and kind of an unearned run there, right? With the error or
yeah, that's where I'm glad I'm not a statistician because technically, in a way, because it's a base hit, you would give
I
it
guess
an
if
earned
there's
run.
no error, I guess you got to be an RBI base hit then for Kolowine.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
All right, we'll go with that.
That's what I'm thinking, but I'm really glad I'm not Lexi on the stats.
But regardless, was that Bowser or Boudreaux that came around? Came across the
That was
score?
Boudreaux.
Okay.
Yeah, so now we got Jordan Williams at second, Josephine Kolowine at first, and Marina De La Luna at the plate down 0-2.
Pitch away, kind of a throwaway pitch there. Easy to lay off for De La Luna. Was it easy for you to lay off those pitches away down 0-2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't swing at them if they were a strike.
Yeah, that one goes inside.
I mean, I
love the
hate-
honesty every
I
time.
hated low in a way.
Uh-huh.
I tried so hard to just get over whatever mental block it was, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it just never worked. Because every time it was thrown, I was like, yeah, no.
2-2. Kind of a hesitant swing by De La Luna. Grounded to Glenn Millhouse, and she'll flip it over to second with Clark covering the bag, and that's going to end the inning. But the Tigers add another run as they take the lead 2-1 for the first lead of the game for them. We'll go top 4. Trinity out in front. Please stay with us.
right, welcome back to Mork Softball Field. Brooke Yonta check swings that hard pitch foul as she is now down 0-2 in the count to Josephine Colawine still on the mound. And Easton, read us the notes we've been given.
Shout out to Russell Kramer about every other game. He just kind of
got the last
sneaks
name.
in. I did. I know. I felt bad. I didn't know last time, but yeah.
Now we do.
Yeah. So shout out to Russell. He came over. Like a third time now. He's handing us some notes, and they're great historical numbers. So this is the 11th meeting all time between Trinity and Southwestern, and the series is 5-5, deadlocked even. So I believe this is probably in the tournament too. So I'm guessing. Yeah. So 5-5 overall. First time playing at the SCAC tournament since 2017, which is
it's been a while
as well. Grounder, and it's kind of an unlikely path for both these teams to meet with the 2 and 4 seeds. Obviously, Southwestern has played. Now this is game 5 for them, only game 3 for Trinity. Southwestern's won the last 2 meetings between the 2 teams in the SCAC tournament. Of course,
that's drama.
That was a whole other era ago. As I mean, both these coaches weren't even here, a whole new players, but still, maybe some fans watching or some alumni they know or remember.
They've been there.
Yeah.
They've lived through the pain.
Kind of a new era for both these schools, really. I mean, Alexis Lynn and Bailey Wittenauer bringing some new life. I mean, I think that's another common theme with all these teams. We've talked about it a few times. Like, the SCAC is getting better. It's plain and simple, and it's really fun to watch.
And what's crazy, too, is there are so many new coaches. Coach Rowe, she's been in the SCAC, but she's with a new program. You got Alexis Lynn, kind of same deal, like 3rd, 4th year here at Southwestern. Bailey Wittenauer, Brandon Johnson, just Whitney Patterson, just all these new coaches. And really, they're having to work with, their players buying into what they're preaching. So, I mean, it's a tough job, and, it's really crucial, if you're a player at one of those schools, it's,
that one hurt on the inside there.
Is she going to take her base?
I don't know.
What?
Oh, and Coach Lynn's talking. Shout out to Kai. He quickly let us know that the home plate umpire said she leaned into the hit by pitch, and Coach Lynn is not happy about it.
Coach Lynn's about to get very angry. Alexis, back away.
Yeah, pretty frustrated right there.
That is such a bad call. That is. I really try not to call out an umpire, but that's really bad.
Yeah. Kai saying it for us fans. That's a bad call. Fans, type in the chat if you want to hear Kai.
The thing is she turned, she turned away.
Yeah.
So that way she could not get hit.
If anything, she was, the opposite.
So here's the rule, fans.
Go ahead.
Here's the official rule. If the pitch is thrown and it's going to hit you, you have a right to your batter's box.
Mm-hmm.
So if that ball's coming into your batter's box, she's going to get a warning. Yeah, I'm not surprised head coach Alexis Lynn getting a warning there. Okay, but the rule is you have a right to your box. So if a pitch is going to hit me and I'm standing in the box, I don't have to move.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to do anything because it's my batter's box. The issue comes in with players leaning into pitches that are out of the box because now those pitches are now strikes, and that's what we're dealing with here with Emily Navarez now at a 2-2 count.
That's why you're here, Sydney. Well, not the only reason why you're here, but that's the big part.
That is the solo reason why you're here,
Sydney's only here to be the rule book for me.
You're good for nothing else.
No, but that's the great insight that I could not provide fans, so. But yeah, now we're back in action here. Had some little drama. We haven't really seen too many heated kind of discussions and conferences like that, which is a good thing. But also at the same time, it shows you the stakes that we're at right now. I mean, this is do or die now for both teams. First time Trinity's been in an elimination game this weekend, so.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this game means a lot. And, it's funny. Of course, me and Coach Lynn, I'd say we have a pretty good relationship. And so, of course, I'm teasing her because last year here when Southwestern was playing TLU, she actually ended up getting thrown out of the game. So, I mean, and
You know.
it's crazy because she really is a very cool, calm, collected coach. But just like any other coach, when an umpire does something that's not correct, she's going to let them know.
And I mean, kind of learned that about her as we've gone. I mean, she's gone through some. And they've played this is their third elimination game today, Sydney. And we've seen a roller coaster of emotions from her today. I mean, as we should. I mean, these are some big time games that she's been coaching, along with her players too.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, so much emotion has come from today. We've seen girls cry, whether happy or sad. We've seen people, get really pumped up or in this situation angry, and it's just because everyone wants a chance to be in that championship game tomorrow.
100%.
And it's, like we said, lose or go home. Seasons have been ended today, so this game and the games today have meant more.
1-0 count here, 2 down. As Erica Otto looks at another ball there from Josephine Kolowine.
Yeah, and a really good take as well. That pitch change up, but lower in the zone. Honestly, kind of was similar to what this umpire has been calling behind the plate so far today. But that one, I guess, just a little too low for his liking.
I got a 3-0 count. It's Otto doing a good job staying patient at the plate. Navarro's over there at first. Inside, ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk for Josephine Kolowine. As that's Otto going to first now. And now a little short conference here from the infield. Back in action here after the little conference for the Trinity infield.
Yeah, and really that walk, I mean, it's a huge walk right there because now you've just turned the lineup over to Jody Glenn Millhouse, spark plug for this team as she chops that one to the shortstop. And the throw, who's that over there? That's Bossel showing off some arm strength there to get the quick out to end this inning before anything gets out of control here. So, sorry, didn't mean to hit the mic. So Tigers still winning 2-1 going into the bottom of the 4th inning. Please stay with us.
More than dream of a better world. Make it happen with a TLU degree. Texas Lutheran University provides one-on-one opportunities for students to build their college resumes. As freshmen and sophomores, our students are already performing research with a professor, presenting at conferences, and building their portfolios to apply for graduate schools and professional health programs. The world needs you. Answer your calling. TLU. Learn boldly. Live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
0-1 count here to number 4, Carson Lee. Tigers up by 1. A real slow-paced game in this one. Really methodical. Teams kind of taking their time, and this one is ground ball to Riley Glenn Millhouse, who has stayed busy at short here in this one.
Yeah, I'm about to count how many
put-outs she's had.
Yeah.
I'm going to say
And, of course,
5.
there's none in the first inning. She's had 4 put-outs. But then she's had 5 total balls hit at her.
Yeah.
Actually, I think 6. Because of fielder's choice to end last inning. So really 5 put-outs. Or 4. I don't know. I forgot what number I said already.
0-1 count here. As we got number 10, Sydney Watson, back up. Had a base hit her first time.
Yeah, and I love that for her, too.
Yeah, one of just 3 hits for the Tigers so far. But it's amounted to 2 runs.
Yeah, Sophia Duarte pitching her little heart out. I mean,
She really has.
she's going back-to-back right now.
Yeah.
You know, she's thrown 10 straight innings. I mean, this is going to be inning number 11, so, I mean, that's crazy to me, and she still looks good.
Again, you were talking when bottom of the first one, it was just you on the call. I mean, she does not play like a freshman.
No.
I mean, nor even in our press conference did she, talk or act like a freshman. Like, she looks like she's been there, that she's been ready for these moments. Like, I'm impressed, and this is going to be, when Ashwin Strother finally leaves, this might be the future star pitcher of the conference,
Yeah.
for being honest.
I mean, honestly, I'm not exactly mad about that prediction right there. I think that's
Just thinking about it, we got Ashton Strother, I believe she's using her 5th year right now, correct?
Yep.
Her and Sydney Ouellette will be graduating and gone. I'm sure the rest of the SCAC is not happy about that at all. They're finally
as they're throwing parties. Thank God she's gone. Yeah, I've definitely thought about it. I've thought about, how is this TLU team going to look next year without their 2 1 and 2 pitchers, that have been 1 and 2 for the last 3 years. So yeah, I'm excited to see who steps up for TLU, who steps up in the conference to kind of take that, number 1 pitcher of the year spot. So it's going to be really exciting next year.
So new awards are going to be able to hand it out, to say the least. It kind of seems like that pitcher of the year's been just reserved every year, or just doesn't leave Seguin. Just stays here. They just update. They just scratch off the year and just put a new one on it. Ground ball up the middle. And again, guess who? Riley Glenn Millhouse makes a throw. She has been alive and well over there at shortstop.
Yeah, and a good at-bat there, too, by Watson. Working 8 pitches into that and making good contact, too. Just Riley over there at short with just unbelievable range. Able to stop that one from getting to the green for the second out of the inning.
Now here we got Angela Baltzel back up. Sophomore from California. Got a 1-0 count. And a nice pitch there from Duarte for making a 1-1 count.
You know what I'm thinking of right now?
What's that?
I think that if I'm Trinity, I'm thinking about maybe putting in Jordan R.C. to start the 5th inning and close this game out.
I was going to ask you,
almost like a closer position.
No, yeah. We've seen her. Didn't she come in late in, was it Trinity's first game? Or did R.C. start that first game yesterday?
Gosh, you're making me search. Let's see. I have her.
No, she started and Nugent replaced her in that game 1. In that game against St. Thomas yesterday.
And then today she came in relief for Cololine during the TLU game.
That's right. That's what I was thinking of in her relief. So yeah, she's used to both roles. you throw her in there, she's going to have good things happen. She kind of tell you most of their runs came in that early part of the game. When RC was in there, they weren't hitting off her as well.
Yeah, I really don't think that their runs were scored off of hits either. I mean, maybe a couple, obviously, but, I mean, she's still a great pitcher.
Yeah.
And
ground ball to Riley Glenn Morehouse as she goes 3 up, 3 down herself. 6'3", 6'3", 6'3".
No worries, right? Riley's got it.
And Sophia Duarte pitches another good inning. As now we're going to head to the top of the 5th. 2-1 our score. Please stay with us. Welcome back, fans. A 1-0 count here to Megan McCarthy. It's McCarthy, Riley, Glenn Millhouse, and Signs. As Glenn Millhouse will finally be able to put her glove down and get to do some hitting here as she waits on deck.
Gosh, especially after doing all the work herself.
Yeah. It's funny is before she made all those plays, we were already talking about how she was busy, and then she just makes 3 straight putouts in a row.
Just getting some slight work in, you know, just taking some easy ground balls.
A lot of reps today.
Just another day at practice for her.
And that's impressive, too. I mean, she hasn't had too many tough ones, at least that last inning, but regardless, whether they've been tough or easy, she has been clean over there at short.
I mean, I just can't think enough about how head coach Alexis Lynn, she hit the jackpot with Jody and Riley. She really did. I mean, they're just 2 great athletes.
Jody in right field for the Pirates always, and Riley at short. And you would think by both their bills, you think they'd play this swap their positions, you know? You'd have the taller Riley out there in right field with, I mean, Jody kind of has a shortstop build, yet they play opposite positions.
Absolutely, and that's going to be a leadoff walk there for McCarthy. That's a huge, 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 huge at-bat right there here in the top of the 5th to get the leadoff batter on. And now I believe we're going to see probably Ashton Aldretti pinch running. Let's see, am I right? I think I am.
Because we saw her pinch run last game where she got one of those crucial runs.
For McCarthy as well, yeah.
And here she comes. Came around to score on one of the biggest runs of the game for the Pirates last game against St. Thomas. And again, crazy enough, we talked about it in the postgame press conference with Coach Lynn. That was the best they've played. I mean, they're playing their best softball right now. Of course, down by 1 here, but last game against the Celts, that was the best they've looked so far in this tournament.
I completely agree, and I would even go and take a step further. That's the best I've seen them in, truthfully, since 2019. Yeah, they were stellar, super stellar.
5 years removed from that great season, and here they are having perhaps their best year since. Definitely considering this run they're making. Wow, that one fielded would have easily been a foul ball, but how about Jordan Williams? She wants to get that out.
Yeah, I like that.
kind of a pros and cons to both there, because you know if you don't play it, you don't have a runner on second now, but you also get the out.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, I'm kind of with Jordan Williams there getting that out. I think I'm going to accept kind of that sack bunt position. And
you get Glenn Millhouse off the base pass, too. That also might have been it.
And she's a speedster, too. And if I give her a foul ball, now I'm giving her another chance to hit the ball.
Yeah.
And maybe do more damage.
It took us 2 minutes to figure out it was the right decision, while Jordan Williams knew it was the right decision in like 2 seconds. So that shows where we're at compared to them.
Well, she just made the decision, and we're just analyzing it.
Yeah.
And we're proving her decision to be the correct one.
You're right.
That's what we're doing, Easton.
Ground ball there, foul. I think we got some music being played down there. I don't know where I can find it. It might be some Southwestern fans. I'm not sure. Are you hearing the same thing, Sydney?
Uh-huh.
I'm not even sure if that. I don't want to be like the Karen in the room, but like, is that? Can fans play outside music? That's like obviously because the PA and Nick can't play music during the game. Like, can fans?
I don't know.
Unless it's just a car like in the parking lot, but that'd be nuts.
Yeah, I don't know, but Colawine, what I'm noticing here for the first 2 strikes, really busting Sam Signs on the inside part of the plate. And look at her foul that changeup off. She said, let me walk that off. That was pretty awesome. That was pretty epic.
Got some claps, too, from
Easton, I don't think you realize how hard it is to do that.
I definitely missed something there.
I mean, it's one of those where
off speed coming in.
Where I'm like, okay, post game, let's go. You're gonna hit some front toss, or I'm gonna pitch to you, and I'll throw a changeup in there, and we'll see what happens.
Impressive play there from Signs, and her dugout loved it too. They knew, just like you did.
Yeah, especially with Colawine being just as dominant with that changeup so far.
Ground ball going to hold the runner. Now she's going to go. Oh, an error there. And now the runner going home. Wow. That is how Southwestern's going to tie this game on the throwing error from Trinity.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know if we can get a replay on that one. We'll see.
That was absolutely insane. Easton, are you confused at all?
No, I mean, it started with the throwing error. And then, of course, I mean, Signs was probably scared that she might have gotten called for obstruction there, too, but I think it was fine and clean.
Opposite. So
Jordan Williams. Fielder got in the way.
Jordan Williams, he ended up calling obstruction on Williams because it looked like Signs was trying to, maybe keep running and get to the base. So the thing is you have to take advantage of that. Maybe run into her again and on your way to second. And if the umpire calls obstruction, you can get to second base. And if you get called out, you can just go back to first. But I think with that scenario, it's kind of hard on when exactly he called obstruction. And so obviously you don't want to get an out and kind of break up the momentum that's right here. That's my analysis for you.
But after all that, Southwestern ties it up, and Colawine missing high with that one against Ituarte at the plate now.
Yeah, I mean, what just happened was so crazy. I didn't even write it down on my paper yet.
I'm just now getting to it as well.
But also a testament to Sam Signs and her character. Did you see how concerned she was for the first baseman?
And that's the vibe we got in the postgame press conference there, too.
Exactly. Like, that is the living proof. That is exactly... Like, that matches what we got from her.
Great human being.
Aw, Easton, that's a huge compliment right there. Are you sure?
Yeah. I don't know. Again, we've every post-game press conference we've treated, everyone very respectful. Everyone can tell the love for the game these girls have. They're part of the reason that's made this experience, fun. We've had great interactions with everybody we've had off camera.
Yeah, absolutely. And pinch running at first, too, for Sam Signs is Callie Collier. And they're going to look to pick her off, but no play there. And Even first base umpire calling obstruction again. I guess Jordan Williams not giving Collier a clear path back to the bag.
Jordan Williams is dialed in right now over there.
She's locked in.
Yeah.
She's a dog. There's a lot of dogs on this field right now.
Liner to second. Oh, throw back. And the Tigers double up Southwestern. Kind of making up for that error as the Pirates do get to tie the game back at 2. But what a play by the Tigers to head to the bottom of the 5th, Sydney.
Easton, I can't keep up. I can't. Fans, we're tied. Bottom of the 5th. Please stay with us.
Welcome back, fans, to Mork Softball Field, bottom 5. As we got for the Tigers due up 1, 2, and 3. As it's going to be Samantha Tagawa, the freshman, leading off. I don't think we give her enough credit. I mean, a freshman in the leadoff. We have a lot of freshmen on both these teams that play huge roles for their teams.
I mean, you can make an all-freshman team.
From these two teams?
Well, just in general, from the conference.
Yeah.
And they'll give you a run for your money.
I agree. I'm surprised the conference does. Obviously, every sport's a little different. Like basketball, we know we have our first, second, and third team with a all-freshman team as well. Granted, softball, you got way more positions and players to be named. It's why I only got the 2.
At this point, everyone's getting an award.
You're right, but
not really, but really.
You're definitely right with that statement, though. I mean, there's some talented young players in this conference. It's part of the reason why the league continues to get better. Is not only are these teams getting better, they got young players that they're going to have for a while too. So
that's the dangerous part for sure. I mean, you got so many players who, guess what? You get to deal with her for 4 more years, and that's scary. Look at that.
Liner, that's going to get down. Fair down the third base line. She's going to dig for 2. Tagawa, the throw. Oh, and the tag was not in play. The throw was definitely in time, but the tag.
Get us the replay, Kai. Yeah. Get it. Oh, that was crazy.
Kai's going to get the work on that for us, but Tagawa, great swing, and she dug for 2. I mean, you got to. I mean, in a game like this.
I wasn't sure she was going to go to 2. I was kind of like peeking around the corner because I'm standing up right now, fans, and I was like, oh, is she going? And I saw her, and I said, all right. She's going for it. I mean, I think that's a bang-bang play right there. I mean, I don't know. I could toss a coin for it.
Now bunt laid down here. Throw is going to be in time. So a nice sack bunt there from Peyton Bowser. And Tagawa earned every bit of that double. And now she finds herself at third base with Hannah Boudreau, newcomer of the year, coming to the plate.
Oof, I'm walking her.
That might be what Coach Alexis Lynn is
she can take a brace.
thinking about right now. But we'll take a quick break as well in the action. We'll be right back.
All right, welcome back, fans. Mork softball field. Hannah Boudreaux, big swing. Oh, God. Oh, God, we lost something. What did we just lose? The wind took it. Wind's picking up. There's not going to be a ball leaving yards today.
Not at all.
But if there is, it would be off the bat of Hannah Boudreaux.
I don't think we've had a home run this tournament, Sydney. We haven't.
No, kind of lame.
Kind of lame. We had a walk-off this morning. Two walk-offs this morning.
We've only had like 2 walk-offs.
Diving catches, yeah.
Holy
my. That might have been the hardest hit ball of the tournament while we're talking about the overall, what we've seen this weekend. That was.
In the most genuine way possible, why are you pitching to her?
Yeah. But,
Easton,
Coach,
there are no buts.
No, there's a but. Because Coach Lynn, look who's in the circle, Sydney.
I know. That's her girl.
Also, Boudreaux, she's hitting the ball hard right now, but she's reached on 2 errors today. So
yeah.
It's not like she's had a base hit. And this, obviously, yeah, Boudreaux, these I think are the 2 best freshmen in the conference right here going at it. And this is fun.
Yeah, freshman v. freshman.
And Coach Lynn trusts hers. Back up the middle, and Sydney might have been proven right there. She stares you down right now. The Tigers retake the lead. Hannah Boudreaux stepping up in a big spot. An RBI base hit right back up the middle, and that's going to score Samantha Tagawa from third.
I really hate to say that I was right. I
think you were.
I really do.
We were kind of against each other there.
I really do.
Because it's a great matchup with 2 great players. But
God, she only hits the ball 900 miles an hour. Give her a free base now. Not only do you have her on first, but you can get a force out at second. Maybe turn a double play. I don't know, Easton. What do you think?
I think you might have been right. But hindsight's 2022. I'll add that. But now, getting deeper into this game as Jordan Williams now to the plate. Trinity looking to get to the SCAC final 2 times now in the last 3 years, as they made it 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. I believe was that when the tournament was in Dallas.
Yes.
Yep, you were on that team.
I was.
And then Schreiner, this would be the first trip to the final since that 2019 season as...
You mean Southwestern?
Oh, yeah, sorry, Southwestern. Did I say St. Thomas?
You said Schreiner.
Oh, I said Schreiner. Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know where that came from. No, because I saw, you know what it was? I saw SU on them, and Schreiner's logo is SU.
All right, well, let's never say the same thing at the same time ever again, please. Ew, did you hear my old woman laugh?
I did. It's that in the snort sometimes. I'm sure the fans have heard it too. But you're unapologetic about it, so.
Period.
First and second.
For Colwine herself, trying to tag on some more runs. Give her some insurance here. Make her feel good going back into the circle.
And I will say right now, double play ball perhaps. 4-6-3, double play. I was just about to say each March has given up a couple of hard hit balls the last 2 at-bats. Gets another one there, but it's the right kind of one, as it's a double play ball perfectly for the Pirates.
And honestly, they're super lucky. Only giving up 1 run that inning. That is
huge.
Best case scenario right there. So, Trinity leading 3-2 as we head into the top of the 6th, Easton. This is getting juicy. Please stay with us.
All right, welcome back, fans. We got Gus back in here. I don't know if we haven't even. Did I just spoil it? I might have just spoiled it for tomorrow.
Yeah, you totally just spoiled
We got
it.
another.
All right, well, you guys have to imagine in your head who Gus is.
Yeah, we don't say who Gus is. Could be a person, could be a alien. I don't want to give the other name out. But you'll see in our intro tomorrow who Gus is.
Yeah, stay tuned.
For Championship Sunday. So a 2-0 count here. Top of the 6th. Things are getting spicy here, Sydney.
Whoa, no need to
know,
copy me.
yeah. It's trademarked at this point. It's definitely why I said it, too. I would have normally never ever said that.
All your teammates.
You know, when you...
All right, and a called strike there to Brooke Yonta. That'll make this count 3-2 now. So I'm trying to get my scorecard here together. So Yonta looking to lead this inning off for her team.
Ooh, and a big swinging strikeout.
New pitcher.
Oh.
Savage, and it's not Jordan Arce. Even more savage.
First at bat
I
for
believe
her.
that might be Heather Nugent again.
It is.
That's Heather Nugent out there.
She is.
Come on, reliever.
Top reliever for this Tiger team. She did an excellent job yesterday, and she is throwing some stuff right now. Wow. She must have had a great warm-up over there in the Trinity bullpen.
Yeah, she's kind of going crazy right now.
Out of the gate. And now lays in a fastball with a lot of velo behind it. Sydney, I know you're surprised. No Jordan Arce, and I bet it's to save her for Championship Sunday tomorrow, as trying to hoping their team can get there. But if she does, I mean, how about Coach Wittenauer going to have a fresh Jordan Arce? Strikeout number 2. Whoa. Hello to
Hello, Heather.
Heather Nugent. I know, she is.
That's back-to-back right there.
So back-to-back strikeouts. I think we only saw one from Colawine. Obviously not much of a strikeout pitcher, but...
And honestly, to be honest with you, neither is Nugent.
Yeah.
We're going to have a quick timeout here. I think Coach Lynn, if I'm her, I'm trying to just calm my players down. Those 2 strikeouts, the energy and the vibrations coming off the field, it was pretty aggressive. If I'm Trinity. There's a lot of aggressive Trinity energy. So I'm trying to maybe take a step back, bring myself into my own space, calm down, and get ready for my at-bat where I'm going to perform my best.
100%. And it might have been the Samantha Tagawa double that she legged out that kind of sparked this for the Tigers. You know, then you had Hannah Boudreau get the big RBI base hit, her biggest hit of her career so far, and now it's kind of fed into Nugent, taking that mojo from the offense with her onto the circle as she comes out here dealing.
Yeah, absolutely. And honestly, at this point, I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't think that she would come out in relief. I'm upset that I haven't recognized her in my brain yet, but because she deserves all of it.
Oh, yeah. Now she gets a ground out there, a quick 1-2-3 inning. What a job by Heather Nugent coming in, replacing Colawine. Her dugout showing her support for her. And we'll go to the bottom of the 6th, where the Tigers will look to add maybe some extra insurance runs before the top of the 7th. They're up 3-2. Please stay with us. 1-0 count here, and now make it 1-1 to Marina De La Luna. It's De La Luna, Lee, and Watson. All three outfielders for the Tigers due up. It's the left fielder up first.
I know. Kind of exciting here. It's the Audis' time to show out.
Yeah.
Do you know that's what they call themselves? Audis?
Now I do. It makes sense you would know as well. I know you like this spot as well for them.
Does that make you
As
feel
an
uncomfortable for like Audi
Audi.
belly button?
I thought of it, but I knew what you were getting at with outfielders. Now, out of context, I would definitely be thinking belly button. But it's a good thing we're at a softball game instead. So 3-1 count. You know it's game 5 when we just start talking about belly buttons, fans. So, like, just going to have to deal with it at this point.
Oh, good Lord.
3-1.
That's a great pitch there by Iturte. Holy
Sydney,
moly.
I know it's late into the night, but could we somehow get, like, a total pitch count from last game in this game?
My
We
God.
know she was above 80. I mean, let's get in a ballpark idea then. I'll
Well,
save you the stress.
Okay.
She's got to have thrown over 150 pitches today.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say I think this game she's definitely thrown a little more. 65. I'm out currently an 81, 85 pitch count for her in this game. So, yeah, that'll put her around 160 something,
Yeah.
170 right now. So, and that's just in these last 2
Yeah.
games.
I mean, we saw her pitch some this morning too, no?
Yeah.
So, yeah,
She's kind of been going crazy lately.
gives up the walk there. Of course, you know, players love to underperform when we talk good about them and overperform when we talk constructive criticism. Lee. I don't want to say negatively. It's grounder there, fielded. Because we never talk negative about players, but
No.
we're being honest.
We'll just tell them,
when they've been struggling, they'd like to show us.
We're like,
show
oh
us,
man,
I'm
so
here."
and so's been struggling. Boom, double off the
Uh-huh.
wall, and you're like, oh, okay, sounds good. Never mind.
That's what we do up here. Whatever we say, the players do the opposite.
Yeah, but a good sack bunt there by Carson Lee to move De La Luna over, and we're gonna have Sydney Boudreau come in to pinch hit for Sydney Watson.
That's 3 Sydneys right there.
Me, Sydney?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me, Sydney. Sydney
It
Watson.
took you like
Sydney Boudreau.
about 5 seconds to catch that. I was kind of waiting. But runner at second, and Sydney Boudreau at the plate. Didn't get the start here in this one, but obviously her and Hannah. Did we figure out if they were twins or just sisters?
I don't know if we
If
did
we check the
figure out.
years, if they're the same year, I'm going to say twins.
Unless her mom just went back to back.
We know
So
Hannah's a
first
freshman.
year.
We know that. They're both freshmen. So I think the
Wow.
twins, I think that's safe to say.
God bless her mother. That's crazy. That's a big 2-0 swing right there from Boudreau. In fact, so big I lost my pin. That stinks.
It shook us up here. Has now a 2-1 count to Sydney Boudreau.
And Sydney, just another hitter who, I mean, if she gets a hold of one, it's night-night, honestly. So, I mean, lucky Iturte jamming her up a bit there. And I mean, at this point, I just want to, like, throw all my papers away. Just the whole stack.
We've killed a lot of trees this weekend, fans. We're not helping the environment out, but
Nope.
it's all good. We do it for the love of softballs. This one's grounded hard down the third base line. Smartly there is Yanta holding off. De La Luna at second.
Yeah, I
Just-
love that play a lot. I love her taking the time to check the runner at second, kind of be like, hey, I'm going to need you to get back.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's huge right there. And now we got 9-hole. Angela Botzel.
Mhm.
I, like, totally blanked on her first name.
No, yep.
Like, we haven't called 5 games of theirs at this point. But,
Also in a big spot to try to bring home an insurance run as Southwestern. And this is setting up for another great finish, Sydney. We talked off camera, like back in the first inning, like I had a feeling this game was going to be like this. I mean, both these teams just so evenly matched. They have counters for everything. I mean, both these teams know each other well, too. Like, we wouldn't expect anything less for this finale game here this Saturday night.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is just a key moment here. And these girls are giving it their all. They are just playing so well, going all out all the time, putting all their emotion into it. I mean, look at that. Brooke Yonta just kind of falling down to secure the ball. But, I mean, some extra safety never helps there as she's able to get the out.
Yonta making it look easy, making the throw to first. And now we'll go top 7, last chance for Southwestern to extend the game and force the bottom of the 7th if they can. They're down 1. Please stay with us.
At Texas Lutheran University, we believe a better world is possible, and it all starts with you. For more than a century, we've been preparing students just like you to follow their dreams and embrace their potential. With small class sizes to facilitate relationship building and affordable tuition, we're committed to you. Because at TLU, you're not just a student, you're part of a community. TLU. Learn boldly, live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Welcome back, fans. Mork softball field. Pirates down to their last 3 outs here. We got Erica Otto leading things off, and gosh, could they have not started at a better part in their lineup here with Otto, Glenn Millhouse, and McCarthy.
3 batters that have been reliable all weekend. Erica Otto has been doing good in the 9 spot. We saw her, I think it was the second game yesterday for them when they lost to, was it TLU, I believe?
Yes.
Yeah, when they lost to TLU. We saw Otto in the 2 spot after a really good game in the 9. And since then, though, she's been back in the 9 spot all day today, and she's done well there. It's her spot.
Yeah, she just does such a good job of turning the lineup over and just, you know, that pass-the-bat mentality that's really good. And, I mean, probably one of my favorite parts about the Southwestern lineup is the collective team energy that they have. And, I mean, I'm starting to feel the drama already as fans and coaches not happy about that called strike right there.
You know, the chirps are buzzing around right now.
Chirps are going crazy.
3-1, strike 2 taken by Otto. As, of course, we got Heather Nugent going back to work. Slow grounders, a throw there in time, and they call her safe.
Kai, can we get a replay? Yeah,
Kai's
I need a replay because that was actually crazy.
Sydney can't believe it.
I mean, I said safe because, you know, I want the drama, but gosh, I don't know if she was actually safe. Whew. Easton, I'm going to have to look away.
We might be getting to that time. Fans, if you don't know, when things get dicey, for some reason, Sydney wants to not watch. Obviously,
when stuff gets crazy, Sydney likes to bail out.
Yeah, she can't handle it.
I can't handle smoke. I can't.
So now we got Jody Glenn Millhouse as Otto turns the lineup over with no outs as she reached there on the infield single, and now Jody Glenn Millhouse 0 for 3 today, but did reach on an error in her first at bat.
I mean, oh my gosh. I don't know.
Ooh, reaching for that bunt attempt, and Glenn Millhouse comes up empty.
I mean, that's tough, you know. really want Jody to get that bunt down, move her runner over. The plus side of her not executing that is that she's a great hitter. So where you can take your gamble and, hopefully it works out for the best. But I'm going to put my head down now.
As that one goes low, makes it ball 2, 2-2 to Jody Glenn Millhouse, the junior right fielder for the Pirates. The Southwestern season on the line right now. Winner advances to face TLU tomorrow in the championship round, while the loser is going home. As we're down to our final 3 teams, and we're going to be down to 2 after this one.
How about that foul ball by Jody as well? I mean, I don't even know how she touched it. If that doesn't show you the fight that this team has, I don't know what does. And Heather Nugent, she's making them work for it. This is not going to be easy for them.
Grounder to third. Won't be able to get 2. So kind of working as a sacrifice there, but does advance the runner. So Jody Glenn Millhouse does her job.
Yeah, absolutely. Probably, if I'm Bowser, I think I want to go ahead and go for that lead runner. Just because now you have the tying run here at second base with 1 out and arguably your best hitter of the tournament up to bat right now. McCarthy just seeing the ball so well.
Got a walk in her last at bat and later came around to score the most recent run for the Pirates. And 0 for 2 today, but almost every at bat, she makes them work. She's kind of a nice change of pace between the Glenn Millhouses.
Yeah.
She likes to work the longer at bats. So. Yeah,
whereas the sisters like to swing at the first pitch. Yeah, that change up there from Nugent. This game is the game of the off speeds, and it's been amazing to see those at work.
1-1. That goes and finds the strike zone. 1-2. 1 down in the inning. Tying run on second, like you mentioned, Sydney. Pitch to McCarthy from Nugent, and that's going to go into the hole, into left field, or through the hole rather, and that's going to advance the runners. A big-time base hit for Megan McCarthy. She does not want to go home.
Yeah, and what stinks now is you can't pinch run for McCarthy, because then if you guys go back, they have to go back onto the field. She can't be out there if you run for her again. So
and she's been great at first, so
yeah,
you need
she's
her there.
A key player. Need her there. Just going to have to trust base running skills, trust that she doesn't do anything stupid.
And now we got.
There's Riley swinging at the first pitch.
Riley Glenn Millhouse now. 0-1 count to her, 1 out. 3-2 game. Runners at the corners. The leading run at first, tying run at third. And Riley today is 1 for 2 with a base hit and a run scored.
Yeah, and honestly, we would tell you her average for the total of today, but that's too many.
It's not happening right
to
now.
Go through.
0-2 count to Riley. And she's down here. Pirates got still two outs to work with though. 0-2 chopped, and they're gonna now send the runner. And what a play by Southwestern. Superb coaching there by Alexis Lynn as neither runner is out. Wow. Ground ball to third. Of course, you had Glenn Millhouse running her heart out to get to first. And then right as that throw was made, that's when Otto took off.
Kai. I need a replay because
walk us through that play, Sydney.
I can't walk you through it. I don't know what just happened. Yeah, we need to look at this.
Looking at it again here. Chopper to third.
God, no way did Riley. Oh my gosh.
Riley beat it out, and then Otto timed it perfectly to head home. That was perfectly. You mentioned the base running. If it was going to step up for Southwestern, that might have been the best piece of base running we've seen all tournament.
I wish my Apple Watch didn't die so I could give you my heart rate right now. But I feel like my heart's pounding out of my chest.
So tie game. We are going to go to the bottom of the 7th in this one. But the Pirates looking to add some more. Only 1 out. Trying to ride the wave right now. And now here comes Sammy signs, flying it out to left. Runners are going to stay where they're at. So now 2 outs left.
Oh my gosh, Easton, I can't.
I mean, first of all, what are we going to score that? Is that going to be an infield
Yeah,
RBI infield single?
Infield single, yeah. I don't know. I don't. Guys, I'm sorry. I can't speak English right now. My brain's not working.
This game has been nuts.
Gosh, I mean, this is fun.
And another thing to note right now, too, Sydney, I mean, the Pirates have been in a lot of clutch spots already this weekend. Trinity really hasn't.
Gosh. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure that the Tigers have probably had their fair of close games, too, throughout the season. But here recently, I mean, Southwestern has found a way to win these close games a lot so far this tournament. Of course, they kind of took care of business last game against St. Thomas, but earlier this morning had to gut out a win that really, I mean, Southwestern season was over at about, I don't know, 10:50 this morning,
Yeah.
11:50. And now
mean,
here they are.
Down to their last out, right?
Yeah. Now this one going to bounce away from Boudreaux, but I mean, Nugent's going to say that's on her. Regardless, both runners advance. And so we got Sophia Ituarte at the plate right now, Sydney, 2-1 count.
I wish I could take this headset with me, like, as I walk in circles, you know?
We're kind of stuck in here.
Yeah, I kind of can't. So instead, I'm doing squats, banging my head against the wall. I don't know. It's going crazy,
Yeah.
but that went in for a strike from Nugent. So now 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at second and third.
Here comes the pitch from Nugent. 2-2, back at the middle. Snags it right there. Big out recorded by Heather Nugent. But Southwestern got what they needed to get done, bringing home the run on a wild sequence with elite base running. And now we are going to have a bottom of the 7th where the Tigers will either look to walk it off or we're going to have extra innings in the nightcap of Saturday's SCAC Championships. Fans, do not go anywhere. Please stay with us.
All right, fans, welcome back here. More softball field at Ed Cruzy Stadium. Fans, this is a good one.
This is as good as it gets.
This is a good one. Tied ball game, and guess who Trinity has
1, 2,
up
3.
here in the bottom of the 7th? 1, 2, 3. You cannot ask for a better 1, 2, 3 right here.
So here we go. 1-0 count here to Tagawa. Samantha Tagawa had a huge double she legged out that kind of sparked Trinity.
Absolutely.
That we thought was going to help them seal the deal and win this one. But the Pirates, some more magic in the 7th inning. I tell you what, this team's got something special going for them.
I mean, they refuse to lose. They have so much fight in them. It is actually ridiculous. And the competition between these two teams right now is crazy, Easton. I mean,
nuts.
We're seeing this back and forth here, and I mean, honestly, I'm really glad that neither of us have any like personal connection with these schools, because that makes this game that much crazier right now to be stuck in the middle.
We just get to witness a great softball game right now. That's it.
Absolutely.
We're lucky up here. So 2-2 count here to Samantha Tagawa. Trying to repeat what she did in the last at-bat. Grounded to Riley Glenn Millhouse, and that one pops up on her. and that's going to be an error. We talked about how great she's been in the field. She kind of went with the backhand play there, which she hasn't done a whole lot, and kind of bounced off the front of the glove.
Well, harshly, as harsh as it is, Easton, if you can get around a ball, get around a ball. Because,
Just easier.
Easier, and any bad hop it takes.
Sacrifice bunt. How about Sophia Yanta getting the force out at second? Oh, my goodness.
Drama, 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 drama. Holy moly, I got scared. I mean, Samantha Tagawa has so much speed. I would have never thought to throw the ball there. I know you need to, and it is most desired for you to go there. I think I would have been too scared to.
I think she was ready for the sack bunt, too, though. She put herself in a great position.
She was up there. She was in her base. Holy moly, I don't know what to do right now. Besides straight panic. And it looks like, I mean, we still got Hannah Boudreau here. I believe we have a pinch runner.
Yeah, I heard Ella Whitaker.
Yeah, number 6,
Yeah.
Ella Whitaker.
Freshman going to be out there at first, replacing Hannah Boudreau. Actually, Peyton Bowser, excuse me. That reached on the fielder's choice. Here is Boudreau with the launch out to right center off the wall. And now they got to get this one in quickly.
Oh, my God.
They're going to hold the runner as at second and third. That one got in quick there from Jody Glenn Millhouse. For a second, I thought we were going to have a walk-off home run, Sydney. Holy cow. We can't take it up here. I mean, to be treated with a game 9 like this, the nightcap of Saturday night, the winner of this is going to the championship tomorrow against TLU. I mean, what a treat.
Listen, she just hit the C-wrap out of that ball right there. I mean, the fact that she almost hit it out oppo. I mean, it would have been the first home run of the tournament, which, would have made the tournament less lame. But, oh my gosh. Guys, we need to take a quick break as they're taking a quick break because we, too, need to calm down.
Yep.
Jordan Williams up to bat here. I mean, how about this 1, 2, 3? Even with Tagawa thrown out at second, she's still that spark plug there. Getting things started.
Got a runner on base.
Absolutely.
And then we thought Southwestern responded with Yanta making that great play to get the force out, but then Hannah Boudreau. I mean, what a game she's putting together. She had the big RBI base hit last time up, and then she just has – I said it was her best hit of her career. That might have been her best one right there.
Absolutely. I mean, there's a reason she's newcomer of the year, first team all SCAC, and it's because of that. She has so much power. Easton, she's a freshman. She's a freshman who does damage like that.
We haven't had a home run yet this weekend. We thought that was our first one right there, but again, the wind probably kept it in. Meanwhile, Sophia Duarte's got to settle in here as she walks Jordan Williams. A lot's been asked of her tonight, and can she come through one last time with the bases loaded and only one out?
Yeah, honestly, kind of a good call there with the walk. Get bases loaded. Now we can go any kind of force out.
Yeah. We
can look at our runners, try and see if, we can double someone up. And
also, Jordan Williams has been hitting the ball really well, too. She had a base hit last time.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, might have been the right play, like you mentioned, Sydney.
Yeah, now we got Colawine re-entering in the game in place of Heather Nugent. So Nugent not getting the at-bat, Colawine back in the game, which means if we go into extras, she'll be pitching.
Yeah.
First pitch she sees from Duarte is in for a strike.
And how about this? We could see, a pitcher walk off the game.
That would be crazy.
Walks off her own game. 3-3 is our score. Bases loaded. Only one out in the bottom of the 7th for the Tigers. As Duarte deals outside, 1-1.
I don't know if I can do this, Easton.
I mean, you kind of had to expect the Tigers were going to respond because every team's had an answer for each other all game. 1-1 count, 1 out. Duarte waiting on the pitch call. And here it comes. Oh, what a pitch. Now we know why she waited on that one. Kind of a long way to get the pitch call, and what a freaking changeup.
I can't do it, Easton. I can't. Gosh, what a pitch right there.
1-2. Pitcher versus pitcher. Here comes to Colawine. Does not get the call on the outside part of the plate.
It's a good take by Colawine. I mean, good take by Colawine. A good 1-2 pitch from Duarte to try and get a chase swing right there.
Yeah. Bowser's at third. Boudreau's at second. Williams at first. 2-2 pitch from Duarte. Outside, ball 3. And now Sophie Duarte has got to find the strike zone on this pitch.
Oh, God. Oh, God. I can't watch. I mean, this is the pitch right here.
Yep.
This is the pitch. This is what dreams are made of, Easton.
Full count, payoff pitch. Sophie Duarte, the freshman, deals. Hit out to right.
Don't catch it. Don't catch it.
And that one's going to land as...
Please, let's learn from earlier mistakes.
Yeah.
Do not catch that ball, please.
And luckily, I don't think Jody Glenn Millhouse is going to get over there in time anyways. I mean, even Kai can't watch right now. He's... he can't
He's
take it
ducking
either.
his head.
Payoff pitch again.
I don't know how anyone is watching right now.
3-2.
Oh, my
Strike
gosh.
Strike 3
Ring her
looking.
Up. Ring her up.
Are you kidding me right now?
Whew.
What a pitch.
I mean,
Froze her.
Out of the hand. I could tell. Oh. Oh,
So
jeez.
now it is up to Marina De La Luna. I mean, folks, after this at-bat,
Don't count her out.
we are going to either have a Trinity walk-off or extra innings. De La Luna showing bunt, now pulling back, and a fastball right down the middle as Duarte attacking the zone quickly, and she gets ahead 0-1.
Easton, can I just say that you are a way better announcer than me because you're handling this with grace, and I'm having a heart attack.
0-1 here. Bases still loaded, 2 down. Championship Sunday on the line for these two teams. Outside there, 1-1. I mean, every pitch now. I mean, every pitch matters in these games, but when I say every pitch matters, it matters right now. The game could be over at any pitch.
Matters.
The game
You
could
said
go to
the
game could go to extras at any pitch right now. I mean, this at bat is the biggest of the entire tournament right here.
Oh, my goodness.
1-1 inside.
Oh, my gosh. I thought it was going to hit her.
Yeah, I thought so too. Southwestern fans are
Oh,
upset.
my goodness.
There wasn't
They
a
thought it
strike
was a
call,
strike.
but that was clearly a ball
I thought it was
inside.
gonna hit her.
Yeah. We're debating between a hit by pitch and a strike.
Yeah, if you're Duarte right now, just got to go at her. Let your defense do the work.
De La Luna 0
You know,
for
it's
2
the
today.
ultimate trust, you know.
Yeah. Hard hit ground ball.
Whew.
Got some zip to that one.
And if I'm Duarte, I'm pretty pumped up about that foul ball.
Yeah.
De La Luna late
Just
on that pitch.
Got her second strike too.
I'm going to come inside on her. Please do not throw a changeup. Do not speed her bat up. Please. If that happens, you're going to see me fall over.
The 2-2 pitch from Duarte. Liner and off the glove of Riley Glenn Millhouse, and the Trinity Tigers walk it off in incredible fashion. They win it 4-3 to have a date with the TLU Bulldogs tomorrow afternoon. And for the Southwestern Pirates, their phenomenal SCAC tournament run comes to an end right here.
I mean, a dogfight till the very end. Riley Glenn Millhouse going all out for that.
Could you imagine if she made that play?
Oh, my God, I would have died. But, geez, De La Luna just hitting it on the nail. I mean, she did exactly the only thing she could have done was just give her team a chance, and that's what she did there. And, I mean, Easton, we have been so fortunate today to witness 5 great softball games. 5.
It's even better that we might have had the best one right there to close off the night. I mean, what a Saturday.
It's been crazy. I mean, I'm tired. I'm going crazy. My heart's pounding out of my chest, but I mean, this is it right here. I mean, this is championship tournament right here.
So now with that all out of the way, what a game and finish we had. We'll give you a quick preview now for what to expect tomorrow. Championship Sunday, May 5th. Tomorrow at 1 p.m. here at Ed Crucy Stadium. It'll be the one-seeded TLU Bulldogs, 2-0 in this tournament. They've won every game they've played so far. And taking on the Trinity Tigers, who are now 2-1 in the tournament. They make it back here. A rematch of Friday's game yesterday. Tomorrow at 1. If the Bulldogs need to win 1, the Tigers got to win 2 to determine who will be the 2024 SCAC tournament champions, as we're about close to signing off here. Sydney, any final thoughts from this game tonight, today, everything?
I mean, we're really lucky to be up here and watching just great competition. That's all it is. It's so fun to see these teams get out here, battle it out. I mean, shout out Southwestern. 5 total games in this tournament. They have just been going crazy. And then just shout out Trinity bouncing back from a loss earlier today and being able to come in here, give a hard fight, and be able to take the win there. I mean, pitchers were amazing. Hitters were clutch. And, I mean, I'm speechless.
Yeah, we were definitely fortunate today. What a day of softball. Saturday lived up to the hype, and that leads us into Championship Sunday tomorrow. The top 2 seeds on a collision course meeting in the SCAC Tournament Championship. TLU looking to avenge their championship loss this time last year on Championship Sunday to St. Thomas, and looking to get back into the national tournament once again. Meanwhile, the Trinity Tigers will look to pull off the upset tomorrow. We're in store for a great matchup tomorrow, Sydney, and I just can't wait to see what happens.
Absolutely. So, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. We'll jump on the mic around, 10:30, 10:45 maybe?
12:30. Game's at 1.
Sorry. Got a little
But, yeah,
excited.
we'll give you probably a full preview for tomorrow. Yeah, expect us on the mic at the latest 12:30 for the broadcast to get going. So catch us there, and we're going to have it all
get some sleep
set up
fans.
for you. We're going to get some sleep. Y'all should too. We got a great day of softball tomorrow. We thank you all for listening all day with us. That being said, the final score, Trinity 4, Southwestern 3, as we will go see y'all tomorrow at Championship Sunday. Good night, everybody.